All right, well, we're going to talk about predictions now because who doesn't love predictions? So let's start with Nick.
Okay.
Nick, I want to get your Final Four prediction and who wins it all.
All right, my Final Four prediction, I have Villanova coming out of the East region. I have Florida State, a 3 seed coming out of
That's who you
the
were
West
saying.
region.
Interesting.
Yes, a different ACC team. Jonathan Isaac has been a real star for them. He's going to be a top 5 pick, most likely in the NBA draft. They're long, athletic, they can score, they pound the glass at both ends. I really like them in the West region. In the Midwest region, I like Kansas. Like we said earlier, tough second-round game against Miami or Michigan State. But I think they're the deepest team in the country. Josh Jackson could be the number 3 pick in the draft, and Bill Self always has his team prepared. You know, top 5 coach in the league, in the country. And then in the South, I like UCLA. I think Lonzo Ball is the type of player that can take over a tournament, take over a game, and lead his team all the way to the final, like Kemba Walker did for UConn. And then I have Villanova repeating against over UCLA, beating them in the final. The first repeat in 10 years since Florida with Billy Donovan repeated twice, or back-to-back seasons. So I have Villanova over UCLA in the final.
All right, do you have UCLA over UNC?
I do, yes.
All right, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, mine, here we go.
Okay.
ACC homer here. I've got Duke in the East over UVA.
Okay.
I've got Michigan in the Midwest because I'm telling you, this team is unstoppable right now. They've got the heart. I mean, you look at the interviews and they are just so fired up. It makes you want to cry. This will be a movie, Christmas 2018. It takes a long time to make movies. I'm telling you, this is a Cinderella story for the ages. So I'm saying Michigan out of the Midwest. Then we go to the West. I like Notre Dame. I like Coach Bray. I like Steve Asturia. I think he is an unbelievable leader, and I think that is something that comes to play when it's March Madness, especially when you've got a lot of younger guys. You need a leader that can take them under their wing. Steve Asturia has been dancing, you know, his sophomore year, I want to say. They went to the Elite 8. I like this Notre Dame team. They were hot to end the season. They lost to Duke, obviously, in the ACC championship game. And then in the South, UNC. I have them over UCLA. I love Roy Williams. I think he knows how to coach in March. I like the team. I like Kennedy Meeks. I just think that there's a lot to do with this UNC squad. Overall, like I said, I'm going go blue.
Pretty motivated UNC squad after the heartbreaker last year.
Absolutely.
That's got to be basically the best motivation you could have.
Absolutely, and you think that they don't want to go see Villanova again and be like, nope, not this year.
Interesting that the committee put them on the opposite sides of the bracket too.
Very interesting.
I like that.
Yeah. All right, now let's send it over to our girl, Rachel Holt, for her predictions. Rachel.
Well, guys, I've been patrolling Twitter, so you don't even want to know what I was sorting through on the Twitter world, but I did have time to take a look at the bracket. I didn't have time to make my full picks, but I think whoever the eventual winner is, they're coming out of the East. I have Nova winning out of the East, but I wasn't sure about Duke. I was between Duke or Nova, so I'm going to go back and forth on that for a while. Anyways, moving on to the Midwest. I have Louisville, West Virginia out of the West, Kentucky out of the South, but like I said, I think Villanova will take it if that's who I'm picking, or Duke.
Wow, you two with these Nova people over here.
All aboard Team Nova.
We're all in blue, so we had to, you know, go with a blue team. Lots of blue teams in our Final Fours, if you think about it.
Yeah, UCLA's got some blue.
Yeah, we got Duke, UNC, UCLA, Michigan. Gosh, so many great things.